Hi everybody. Now today we are going to discuss the topic is cancer biology. Cancer biology. Cancer. It is a leading killer disease. Cancer. It is a leading killer disease in the world. Cancer. It is a leading killer disease in the world. Nowadays, most of the persons suffered with cancer. The cancer that have the different types. The different types of the cancers are present. That is, the types of cancer is carcinoma, sarcoma, leukemia, lymphoma, melanoma, familial cancer, sporadic cancer. These are different types of cancers. Carcinoma, it is a cancer related to the epithelial tissue like skin. Then sarcoma is a cancer belongs to the connective tissue. Leukemia means it is a fluid cancer that is increasing the abnormal increasing of WBC, that is called as leukemia. Then lymphoma, it is a cancer related to the lymphatic system. Melanoma, it is also cancer related to the skin, especially it affects melanocyte cells. Then familial cancer means that cancer that have the family history, that is called as familial cancer. That cancer is belongs to the one family, that spread in a family, that have the family history, then it's called as a familial cancer. Then without family history, that is called as sporadic cancer. Without family history, that is called as a sporadic cancer. Then cancer is a different types. The types of cancer are carcinoma. Carcinoma means if that cancer affects epithelial tissue, then it is called as a carcinoma. The carcinoma are related to the skin, stomach, pancreas, intestine. Skin, stomach, pancreas, intestine. Skin, stomach, pancreas, intestine. It is a carcinoma. Sarcoma related to the connective tissue. Then abnormal increasing of WBC is called as leukemia. The lymphoma related to the lymphatic system. Melanoma, it is also skin cancer, that is belongs to the melanocyte cells. Then familial cancer means that have the family history. Without family history, that is called as sporadic cancer. Then what is the cancer? The cancer is nothing but uncontrolled cell division. That is called leads to the cancer. Actually, that cell division in our human body, that is under the control of DNA. DNA. Cell division under the control of cell division under the control of DNA. Some carcinogens affects the DNA. Some carcinogen affects the DNA. Then that damages the DNA. Some carcinogens affects the DNA and damages the DNA. That damages the DNA. Some carcinogens affects the DNA that damages the DNA. That's why uncontrolled, that leads the uncontrolled cell division. That leads the uncontrolled cell division. There is a uncontrolled cell division. Uncontrolled cell division leads the formation of tumor. That is called as a neoplasm. Formation of tumor is called as a neoplasm. Then abnormal proliferation of cell is called as a neoplasia. Abnormal proliferation of a cell is called as a neoplasia. The formation of tumor is called as a neoplasm. Here you have to remember that in a suitable condition, basically that cell division under the control of DNA, but these carcinogen affects the DNA, damages the DNA. That's why unchecked division of cells, that may leads to the unchecked division of a cells, leads to the formation of neoplasm. That abnormal proliferation of cell is called as a neoplasia. Here you have to remember that. Then the cell division under the control of the DNA, actually when uncontrolled cell division is going on, that may affect the cell. Here you have to remember, if the DNA damage, it too severe to repair. If DNA damage, it too severe to repair, the cell undergo apoptosis. Actually, the cell undergo apoptosis. Apoptosis is nothing but a programmed cell death. Apoptosis is a group 1 preliminary question. What is apoptosis? Apoptosis is nothing but programmed cell death. This actually apoptosis that protects the body, that is nothing but programmed cell death. When DNA damages, it is too severe to repair, then the apoptosis is taking place. Apoptosis means programmed cell death. But when the apoptosis also failed, that become cancer cell. Here you have to remember that. So basically the cell division under the control of DNA, when the DNA is damaged, that leads to the uncontrolled cell division. When that uncontrolled cell division, that may severe to repair, that is a too severe to repair. At that condition, the cell going to the programmed cell death, that is called as apoptosis. It is a natural condition. But when this apoptosis also failed, that cell become as a cancer cell. That cell become as a cancer cell. That is called as that forms the tumor. That tumor is called as a neoplasm. that tumor is called as a neoplasm. That proliferation of that cell is called as a neoplasia. Neoplasia. Then which causes the cancer? That substances are called as carcinogens. Carcinogens are substances that causes the cancer. Then what are they? Basically radioactive substances. Several radioactive substances like gamma rays, UV rays, X-rays. Gamma rays, UV rays, X-rays that causes the cancer. Certain dioxin also causes the cancer. Certain dioxins. And the tobacco smoke, you have to remember that important question. Tobacco smoke. Tobacco smoke that causes the cancer. In tobacco smoke, that benzopyrene and nitrosamine is present. In tobacco smoke, benzopyrene and nitrosamine is present. This benzopyrene and nitrosamine that causes the cancer, lung cancer. Then inorganic compounds. Inorganic compounds such as chromium, cadmium, arsenic, polonium-210 also causes the cancer. Means some inorganic substances, tobacco smoke and radioactive rays, certain dioxins, these are causing the cancer. That's why it's called as a carcinogens. In a competitive examination, that is the question is, which of the following are carcinogens? Then these all are the carcinogen. That is a polonium-210, you have to remember. That is a chromium, cadmium, arsenic, polonium-210. These are carcinogens that causes the cancer. Causes the cancer. Then carcinogens means that is the substances which causes the cancer is called as a carcinogens. Then the abnormal proliferation of cell is called as a neoplasia. That the neoplasm is three types. What is that? Benign, then pre-malignant and malignant. The tumor is especially three types. What is that? Benign, pre-malignant and malignant. Benign, pre-malignant, malignant. That is a benign, it is a harmless. Benign, it is harmless. And pre-malignant, it is also called as carcinoma in situ. Carcinoma in situ. This type of cells become a cancer cell. Then in which cells transfer into the cancerous cells in due course of a time, that is called as a pre-malignant. Pre-malignant means in due course of a time it become as a cancer. In due course of a time it become as a cancer, that is called as a pre-malignant. Pre-malignant. Then malignant, this is a cancerous. This is a cancerous tumor. It is a cancerous tumor. What is that? It is a cancerous tumor. It is a most dangerous tumor. It is a most dangerous tumor. Then it invade and destroy the surrounding cells, forming the metastasis. It invade and destroying the surrounding cell and forming the metastasis. Then what is a metastasis? What is a metastasis? Metastasis is nothing but, then for example, the cancer. Firstly, the cancer cell affects the liver. Then that cancer cell spread to the brain and causing the cancers to the brain. This is not a brain cancer. This type of cancer is called as a secondaries of liver cancer or metastasis of liver cancer. Metastasis of liver cancer. Here you have to remember, the cancer cells from the liver move to the brain. The cancer cell from the liver move to the brain and cause a tumor. This is not a brain cancer. This is not a brain cancer. It is rather called secondaries of liver cancer or metastasis of liver cancer. Then primarily the cancer cell affects the liver, then it moves towards the brain and causes the cancer to the brain. That is not a brain cancer, it is a secondaries or metastasis of liver cancer. Liver cancer. That's why the malignant it is cancerous that can spread the disease to the another surrounding organisms, surrounding organs, that is called as a metastasis. Then nowadays for the detection of the cancer, so many methods were followed. In this you have to remember that first one is a biopsy. In a competitive examination there is a question, what is a biopsy? Biopsy is nothing but detection of a cancer. Then by the blood test also we can detect the cancer. Then PSA means prostate specific antigen. Then mammogram test, it is a previous question in a group 1. This is a mammogram test is also related to the breast cancer, to detect the breast cancer. PET scan also detect the cancer. Here first one basically biopsy. What is that? Biopsy. Then what is a biopsy? Biopsy is nothing but detection of a cancer. Then a removal and a microscopic examination of a sample of the body tissue. Removal and a microscopic examination of the sample of the body tissue from a living organism for diagnosis purpose. Removal and a microscopic examination of that is a body tissue from a living organism for diagnosis purpose is called as a biopsy. It essentially histopathological study. It is especially histopathological study to detect the abnormalities such as a cancer. Here you have to remember that is one tissue is collected from the body for the detection of cancer is called as a biopsy. The next blood test. Then for example the leukemia it is also called as a blood cancer. With the test of blood test we can count the WBC. The abnormal increasing of the WBC, that is identified as a leukemia. Blood test is performed to detect the leukemia. Increased leukocytes, commonly referred as blood cancer. Increased leukocytes is called as a blood cancer. Then PSA, prostate specific antigen test. With this test we can detect the prostate cancer, especially that is in early prostate cancer we can find. Then mammogram test is a low energy X-ray exam of the breast, detect the breast cancer. It is detect the breast cancer. This is an important question. What is a mammogram? Mammogram test, it is a diagnosis test for the detection of the breast cancer. Then X-ray, gamma rays, then CT scan, X-rays, computed tomography, that is a CT scan, MRI, also used for the identification or diagnosis of cancerous organs in our human body. Then PET scan. PET scan also useful to detect the cancer. Then itself physician diagnosis breast cancer, lung cancer, colorectal cancer, cervical cancer. With a PET test, colorectal cancer, lung cancer, cervical cancer and breast cancer can diagnose with PET scan, that is a PET scan that detects the cancer. PET scan that detects the cancer. For the treatment of cancer nowadays, we can follow the surgical removal. Then the surgical removal means that is a removal of tumor from the body. That is also one of the treatment. Second one is chemotherapy and immunotherapy. In a chemotherapy or immunotherapy, then these gamma rays were used. Gamma rays were used. These gamma rays, that is a cobalt 60. What is that? Cobalt 60. That cobalt 60 isotope that release the gamma rays. Cobalt 60 isotope. What is that? Cobalt 60 isotope. Cobalt 60 isotope that releases the gamma rays. With the use of gamma rays, we can treat the cancer. That is called as a chemotherapy. It destroys the cancerous cells that might have moved another part of the body. That's why you have to destroy that cell. Chemotherapy also that have also the side effect such as loss of hair. The loss of hair is called as a that chemotherapy that destruct the hair follicle. That loss of hair, then that is called as a alopecia. Then anemia, also due to inhibition of division or destruction of normal cells of the bone marrow. Here you have to remember that is chemotherapy or immunotherapy. It is a treatment for the cancer, but the chemotherapy that also have the side effect. When that gamma rays were used in a chemotherapy, that may damages the white blood cells also in a bone marrow, that may damages also red RBC cells also. Then RBC cells reduces, that may leads to the anemia. Sometimes this gamma rays may affects the hair follicles. That's why the hair follicles may affects, that may fall the hair. That leads to the alopecia. Alopecia means that is a loss of hair. Then next chemotherapy that discovered by the Paracelsus. Chemotherapy, it is a technique discovered by the Paracelsus. The scientist name is Paracelsus. Then next technique is anti-cancer drugs. Nowadays some anti-cancer drugs were also used, that is called as a Taxol. Taxol, it is a anti-cancer drug. This Taxol is collected from the or derived from the Taxus baccata. Taxus baccata, it is a gymnosperm from the Taxus baccata. Taxus baccata, it is a gymnosperm. Taxus baccata, it is a gymnosperm. From this gymnosperm, that is an anti-cancer drug is extracted. That the name is Taxol. What is a Taxol? Taxol is nothing but anti-cancer drug. It is derived from the Taxol baccata. Then some biological responses modifiers also used to treat the cancer. What are they? Biological response modifiers. The biological response modifiers nothing but alpha interferons. It is a frequent question. What is alpha interferons? This alpha interferons which activate the immune system of the patient and help in destroying the tumor. This alpha interferons nothing but biological response modifiers. These alpha interferons were used to treat the cancer. Why? These alpha interferons that activate the immune system. Alpha interferons that activate the immune system of the patient and that help to destroying the tumors. Then vincristine and vinblastine. Vincristine and vinblastine, these are alkalides. These alkalides are used to treat the blood cancer. Blood cancer means that is a leukemia. Blood cancer means leukemia. These are alkalides. These alkalides were used to treat the leukemia. Then other testing instruments also used to cancer, that is a rapid arc instrument. Rapid arc instrument. What is that? Rapid arc instrument. Rapid arc instrument. Then second one is laser induced fluorescent spectroscopy. Laser induced fluorescent spectroscopy. Laser induced fluorescent spectroscopy. Then these points you have to remember. In a treatment of cancer, nowadays biological drugs are also used. Then these are monoclonal antibody based drugs are also used. This type of monoclonal antibody based drugs are called as biotherapy. If we use this monoclonal antibody based drugs, then its type of therapy is called as a biotherapy. What is that? Biotherapy. Biotherapy is nothing but using of monoclonal antibody based drugs to treat the cancer. Then chemotherapy. Chemotherapy has the advantage and disadvantage. That the advantage is that destroying the tumor or cancer cell, but that also affects the some blood cells in our body. Then that was discovered by the Paracelsus. Here we have to remember that cancer it is a leading killer disease in nowadays in the world. Then the cancer is nothing but uncontrolled or unchecked cell division. The uncontrolled or unchecked cell division that can form the tumor, that is called as a neoplasm. That abnormal proliferation of the cell is called as a neoplasia. When that unchecked or uncontrolled cell division is taking place inside the cell, that may checked by the apoptosis, but when that apoptosis was failed, it may leads to the cancerous cells. Then the DNA damage due to the affection of carcinogens. The carcinogens that affects the DNA. What are they? The radioactive substances like gamma rays, UV rays, X rays, and certain dioxins. Tobacco smoke. In the tobacco smoke, benzopyrene and nitrosamine is present that causes the cancer, and inorganic compounds like chromium, cadmium, arsenic, polonium-210, these also works as a carcinogens. And this tumor is three types, that is benign, it is harmless, and pre-malignant. Pre-malignant means it in a due time that becomes as a cancerous cell. Then malignant is also cancerous cells that can spread the disease to the surrounding tissue or organ, that is called as a metastasis. And the detection of the cancer by the biopsy, blood test, PSA, mammogram, PET scan, then a rapid arc instrument, then a laser induced fluorescent spectroscopy. Then types of cancer is carcinoma, sarcoma, leukemia, lymphoma, melanoma. Then a familial cancer means that have the family history. Then sporadic cancer means without family history, that is called as a sporadic cancer. Then a neoplasm means the abnormal proliferation of a cell is called as a neoplasia. Then formation of tumor is called as a neoplasm. Then apoptosis is nothing but programmed cell death is called as a apoptosis. The substances which causes cancer is called as a carcinogens. Then nowadays the study of cancer is called as a oncology. The study of cancer is called as a oncology. Oncology. The study of cancer is called as a oncology. Some viruses also causes the cancer. This type of viruses called as a oncovirus. The example of oncovirus is a human papilloma virus. Human papilloma virus, that is a HPV, human papilloma virus, that causes a cervical cancer. That causes the cervical cancer. This cervical cancer can be diagnosed by the pap test or pap smear. With the use of pap test or pap smear, we can identify the cervical cancer. The cervical cancer, it is a cancer of the neck of the uterus. It is a cancer of the neck of the uterus in a woman caused due to the virus of human papilloma virus. Human papilloma virus. Then and affects the vaccine against the cervical cancer is available as a prophylactic against cervical cancer. Then nowadays that vaccines also available, that is the prophylactic vaccine against cancer. Then cervical cancer, it is a cancer especially for women. It is affects the neck of the uterus, and caused due to the virus. The virus name is human papilloma virus. Human papilloma virus. This type of virus is called as a oncovirus, and the women are screened to detect the potentiality pre-cancerous conditions by the test called a pap test or a pap smear. The test is called as a pap test or pap smear, and the medicine is the Geldasil. Here you have to remember that is a cervical cancer. It is especially affects to the woman, that is the neck of uterus, by the human papilloma virus. Human papilloma virus, it is also called as a oncovirus. Oncovirus means the virus which causes the cancer is called as a oncovirus. Then the test to diagnose the cervical cancer is the pap test or pap smear. The medicine is a Geldasil. Geldasil is a useful medicine to treat the cervical cancer. Then the study of the cancer is called as a oncology. The study of cancer is called as a oncology, and human papilloma virus, that is a oncovirus that causes a cervical cancer. Then prostate cancer is a PSA, prostate specific antigen test. Then you have to remember these points for the cancer. Then the study of cancer is called as a oncology. Thank you everybody.